Alright boys, I just came out of the garage and just got instantly so heartbroken. I don't know what it is with my garage, but this is not the first time it happened. I walked up to the Stroker Elite and look at this. The brand new Dio headset. Completely cracked, dude. Like all the way down. It's so weird because the Stroker was sitting in the exact spot about 2 weeks ago with this headset on. And I was sitting in the house and I heard a bang in the garage and I was like, and I came out here and this whole, like back here, all the way underneath and here, the whole thing just fell on the ground the other day off the Stroker on my my white head that came on the Elite S. Here's a piece of the Dio headset that like popped off. Look at that. And just a huge crack. This thing was completely mint, bro. Completely mint. And the homie that shipped it out took so much time wrapping it up and making sure it stays mint, and then just like my garage decides it's breaking on its own or something. I was not looking to start the video like this. I actually just got a brand new key ignition and seat lock and everything for the Stroker. Been trying hard to keep this thing clean and mint. So I'm gonna cut it here, and then glue these from underneath, and then maybe just touch them up with white paint or something eventually. But boys, I was just going through a lot of the wiring on this Dio head to my Elite harness, and I gotta figure a lot of things out. Basically, this kill switch has 3 wires going to it. I cannot find any diagrams on this headset at all, and I've looked a bunch all over Google. So if you guys know of any wiring diagrams to this headset, let me know, because it's pretty confusing. I couldn't even find a solid diagram for the Elite S. What I looked at was my old headset and saw that it's green and black and white stripe coming from the kill switch. So I just went to the green and the black and white on the kill switch connection, put a kill switch in, and now it's working with the bike right now. So we got nothing. Hit the switch piece. So I got a ghetto switch in. Now I'm just sitting here debating if I should just cut the back of this clip right here at the wires so I can utilize this snap-in clip, and then I can literally just put this other switch I have right here inside here on the Dio. So if I cut the clip at the back of the headset over there, then I can plug in this kill switch right now and just run my own little wire harness to this clip right now, and I'd be good to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, boys. Wire it right in. This harness is already destroyed, as you can tell. Whoever the previous owner was cut the literally whole harness for the blinkers and all that fun stuff right out. And that makes sense why even when I first bought this thing, the headlight was never working on it, the blinkers were never working on it since I owned it. So it looks like they just cut that whole thing out. But I'm gonna bypass all that right now just to get the kill switch working. That means I won't have headlights, I won't have any of that right now, but I can always just wire that in later. So go really extra on the heat shrink, why not? Got the switch extended, heat shrinked and everything, so now I just need to cut the green and the black and white behind here. Just cut these ones outside of the plug. Got them with a connector on, heat shrinking them now. Then gonna do the connector side of these and should be able to plug right in and work. Alright, we still got a bunch to do. We still have to wire in the headlight. We still have to wire a bunch of stuff, but that's later to come. I just need to make sure I had a kill switch if we're going to go riding the other day. You see the new piece?
Oh, shit. Oh my god, bro.
Dude. Alright, I fixed the Dio headset a little bit. They cracked the other day. And I just came out here and just had to break the noose myself. But I fixed it. I super glued it. And I guess I gotta throw it back on now. I got the kill switch on there. So I can finish the front end real quick for today. So we can mess around with tuning. Reseal some of the threads on the gearbox with some Teflon tape. Try to seal that a little better and put some oil in her. And then should go mess around with her a little bit. We got a new trans for Chuck's scooter because we had a wonky one.
Hell yeah.
So our Honda pulley, which was on there that was all wonky, we got a new one sent out, but we weren't sure when that was coming in, so we ordered another one as well.
So this one's got adjustable grooves in it. Yeah.
GWH. Yup. Damn, that one looks cool.
Supposed to be the
a bunch of things on this Elite were just like half put together since I bought the scooter. Like this floor panel only had one bolt in it and it was all bent up and like twisted on the actual glove box panel. So I had to take all those apart, realigned it now, so I actually have a flat board. Everything was like pretty much missing every bolt possible. This wasn't bolted in. I didn't have a glove box lock or a seat lock, and they're both broken, so I had the seat just by the cable so I can open it like that, and the glove box I never opened before. So got the new locks in there. Chuck just put the new trans in his bike, so we're gonna give that thing a test. Oh, it's nice out, bro.
Dude, yeah,
that sun's feeling good. How'd she feel?
Boy, you see how fast it took off?
Yeah, it's steady.
Real fast?
That feels so good. That's how I want my stroke to feel off the start. Like a solid, like it's instant pull. Yep.
First, yeah?
Yep. It's not like the very end. Yeah. Yep. I've never seen Chuck ride a geared bike. That's funny. CVT boy on the gear piece right now. Probably feels so goofy to him. Sick, right? Hey, it's not like the fastest car, but you feel when it has
Dude, when the power bank kicks, it's like,
it's cool.
fun.
Yeah. And it's geared, so it's kind of different, huh?
Yeah. Where's neutral at?
Between first and second.
Between first and second?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Alright, got the Elite back together with the Dio head on. There's a mission to get it back on because of the plastic braking. I had to put all the gauges in, tighten my bars all the way down because the bars were a little loose. Just did a bunch of finalizing on the front. So now we can focus on getting this thing tuned up and sealed. So we gotta fix the gearbox, which was leaking a little bit. So we're gonna pull these bolts off and see what the deal is. Alright, we just pulled the bottom drain plugs out on the gearbox because it was leaking out a lot of the bottom bolts. It looks like it had Teflon tape on it before, some messed up bolts. So we're gonna try to put some more Teflon tape on it, try to just hold it seal. If not, probably have to retap and do some bolts on those, but I'll do that when I swap the gears. Alright, so I think we just solved the whole mystery of these panels cracking. So this reservoir is obviously leaking. I already knew it was leaking because it was a little wet, but that leak must have just ate right through this plastic and just destroyed it, because we had it on its side right now to get to the gearbox, and I heard just a piece of plastic fall on the ground. I looked over and a piece of the headset broke off. Boys, look at how destroyed this thing just got. So this is all wet with brake fluid right now. I literally have brake fluid dripping out from this reservoir because we had it on side and it just has a leak. And it just destroyed the plastics. It made this plastic so brittle, like, and it's all the way cracked. The brand new headset. This thing was so mad. It still doesn't look. It doesn't look terrible, but like, if you know, you're gonna see that. But like, Chuck's sitting here, and the headset just exploded. Round 2, all the way through now, dude. This headset's done.
It was looking right at it, bro.
Really?
It was looking right at it.
And just watched it.
It just like made a little noise and it just moved down.
Hop on the road, put some time on her. Hopefully we'll actually get to mess with it a lot more today and get it figured out with why it was breaking up in the top. We also put a different CDI box on it just to rule that out and see if that does anything. But
I brought a bunch of parts to troubleshoot.
Yep. And we got the gauges on there this time that we can actually see. Last time we tried it at nighttime, we couldn't even see the gauges, so we'll be able to see when she's hot and what she's staying at when we're on her. And yes, sir.
That's how it starts first time.
Yeah. Can't see a thing. There she goes. There she goes. We're gonna see if it's running a little better now, just to rule out the possibility of it being the coil. Go ahead and swap it, and then if this doesn't work, we're gonna go ahead and change the carb to the Pliny carb. Wow, it feels like a different bike now. That's for sure. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. It was the coil. Just feel it, just the difference in the takeoff. Alright, so good and bad things today. Bad, we got the Dio headset thrashed, so that's gonna need some repair. But good thing is that the motor is kind of figured out now. So we changed the coil and this thing's not breaking up anywhere near it was. So the AFL5 one for sure just could not hold up to this motor. That's what we're thinking at least, because that was the coil pack that came in the Elite stock with the AFL5 motor, and we just put a different one in and it changed the bike completely. So now we can mess with the carb a little bit more, change the needle setting where it's at, and go back to where we were when we first started messing with it, and get this thing running real prime now. But at least we figured it out. That's the best part. And Chuck's over here changing the rollers out in his Elite right now.
We troubleshooted it.
Monster trucker.
Now the real fine tuning begins.
And it looks like no leak either from the gearbox.
But she goes right now.
Feels better if it's off like weather, you know? I think that's We just pulled on them.
You thought he could drop a gear?
I heard him. I heard him. I heard him.
Gear.
That's so funny.
Bikes think they can do the stroke.
I got no headlights, so we can't really ride much longer. The sun's going down. Just has that little gargle. It's like the tiniest gargle. You can hear when you're revving it up, you hear the gargle. But once it breaks through it, it's on. The bike isn't where we're going to be completely done with it. We're actually eventually going to change out the gears still, so we still got a lot of tuning to do on the bike. But we're going to drop the needle one more click down. I don't have a headlight right now, and it got dark, so we couldn't do any more night riding around. So, but we got the bike running good. We fixed it. The problem was the coil. There was a few people I think that commented that. I know a few people said it was like CDI box or like the battery and stuff like that. But yeah, and it in fact was the coil. Glad we got that figured out. We felt the stroker breakthrough today. We felt the real power of the stroker, and it was awesome. Put a huge smile on my face. I'm glad we got to ride the stroker. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's helped support the channel, whether leaving a thumbs up on the video, leaving a comment, or just buying a Mop Boy sticker. Thank you guys. It's sick to see people supporting you, doing what you like. So thank you guys for that. But January 30th, the last Saturday of the month, I plan on doing a huge drop on the website, including hoodies, t-shirts, a few accessories, and a few little goodies. Full new line, new stickers, new designs. I was spending a bunch of time on it. So if you guys did like the JDM Mop Boy sticker with the girl on it, there's a lot to come. I came up with a little new logo for the Mop Boys piece, and I've been working on a lot of things. I hope you guys are stoked for this as I am, and I've put in a bunch of work in, so it'd mean a lot if you guys can leave a thumbs up on this video. And if you watched the last video, you would have saw they picked up a Banshee. So your boy right here is slowly becoming two-stroke T, because it seems like everything in the garage is slowly becoming two-stroke. We have the Banshee, we got the KX250 two-stroke, two-stroke. I almost forgot the MB5 two-stroke, and then we got the KDX two-stroke on the back porch. Officially turned over to the two-stroke, it seems like. Sucks about the Dio headset, but it is what it is, I guess. So that's it, boys. I'll see you guys on the next one.